Here we go. More chords out of my book from page 39. Yes, this is my only book, the guitar chord book. But I do have one I'm working on about riffs, scales, notes, patterns, arpeggios, things like that. Melodies in some songs. I think I've got about 100 pages, but I'm a little disorganized. But so we were working on page 39 and we did G major 7th. Now I did it differently. This time I used my thumb, index, middle, and ring as kind of a grabber. Kind of fun. That's something you can work on. Get your grabber going, and also use your fingernails to, or the side of your thumb. Come on up here. You can just use your pinky. Ring, middle, index, thumb, upstroke. Yeah. So last time we did G major 7, G7, G6, G9, and G minor 7. Far out. Now we're gonna do the second row of chords on page 39, which starts with a G minor 7 flat 5. So we're going to alter the fifth interval of a G major chord or scale. Let's just find what that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's D. So D is the fifth interval of G major or G minor and any sort of G chord. So the 5 is D. So what we're going to do is alter that by flatting it. Here's the root and fifth. G plus D, root and fifth. Now flat that fifth. So when you flat the fifth, it's pretty noticeable. And it has, that kind of muddy, dark, kind of disturbing quality when you flat the fifth. But it's usually heading somewhere. You're going to another chord. I wonder what that would be. So how you make that chord is root, flatted 7th, flatted 3rd, flatted 5th. That's the formula for a G minor 7. G, F, B flat, and D flat. Those do come up in sheet music. You know, if you read any sort of song, you know, you're going to run into a minor 7 flat 5. They're not completely unknown, but they do sound very bizarre. Where you would use one of those is, let's say we're in the key of A flat. All right, hang on. I'm going to play the chords in that key. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there it is, and back to the root. So I'll say that again. The minor 7th flat 5 functions as the 7 chord. So the chords of, just happens to be G minor 7 here. It could be F sharp minor 7 flat 5 for a different key. For the key of G, well, I'll show you what I mean. Here's a G minor 7 flat 5. I'm going to take it to an F sharp 7 minor. F sharp minor 7 flat 5. That's alright, now I'm going to use that as the 7th degree of a G major scale. This will be an easier one to hear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octave. That was G, A minor, B minor, C, D, 7, E minor, F sharp minor 7 flat 5, G major. Which you can do like a major 7th or a 6th to resolve. It doesn't really matter. Like, let me do a normal G major, then I'll do a G major 7th and a G6. They all blend. You got your choice, there's no one that's better than the other. Just use your ear. If the song ends like, that might be perfect, or just a big, or oops. That was kind of weird. But they're all major. Okay, so I was talking about G minor 7 flat 5. Up here it'd be but that's in the second half of the book, of the page. These would be the root 5 versions of the root 6 versions. What's root 6? Root 6 chords means the root is on the 6th string, so that's where we're at now. We're still doing root 6 chords. Next step would be root 5 chords. So that's why with my students I always say, hey, show me your roots. They're like, here? No, not your hair. The root note of each chord. If I say key of B, you got to think, you have to magnetically go to that fret quickly and be ready for, oh, key of B, ready. What are we doing? Or yeah, all 12 keys. B flat, G flat, D flat, E flat, D flat, and be ready. So we're doing root 6 here. Let's do G diminished like this. Now that also has a flatted 5th. G diminished is like a root 6, minor 3rd, and a flatted 5th. And I'm playing G, E, B flat, and D flat. That's G, E, B flat, D flat. Another disturbing chord. Yikes, what am I doing? Yeah, so again, that's middle, index, ring, or you could do them on your tips. That's pretty cool too. I was barring, or individual fingertips will give you more options for or horrible. But any note could move one way or the other, and something's going to happen. That's horrible. Oh, wow. And those do move up the neck. You can also do it like this. I usually do it like that. But we know the root lives there. Just mute that A string. And those can move also really easily. You gotta skip 2 frets when you move those. So that is the diminished chord. Let's do 2 more. G add 9. That's a major chord. So that could blend with those other majors. Let's find out. G major, G add 9, G major 7, G 6. Ooh, that's nice. Wow. I've never combined those like that. Oops, ouch, here we go. Yikes. Horrible. That's what those add 9s sound like. Pretty cool, huh? I was really concentrating there. So what I'm doing is taking it, I'm adding a 2nd or a 9th to a G major chord. 1, 2. Let's go back to G. I was in B flat there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is always the answer. 9. 9 is A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put the A up there and add it to your chord. Otherwise, it'd be down here. Which is possible. Yeah, cool. Ooh, that's very hard though. Ow. I don't really like the sound as much as this. Those were pretty popular chords. And I did a minor in there. I was doing a little Prince song there. So I did the same thing, only minor. Here's a G minor, add 9. So here's G, G minor, and add the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A. You add an A to a G minor chord. So the formula is G, minor 3rd is B flat, D is the 5, and A is the 2. Or 9. 2 and 9 are like the same thing. Unless you can tell me they're different. Which I'm all ears. That's fine. But that's a really cool chord for like, you know, a soundtrack or something like this. Sorry. Oops. What do I want to do there? That didn't make any sense. But I'm not afraid to try. So that's a hellish stretch, because you got 1st fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, and you've got to make all these strings ring out. But if you're playing it in a song, you kind of have momentum, like Purple Rain. It's like a... Plus I put it together in 2 steps. I went, so I kind of go step 1, 2, add that after the fact. See that little delay? And I give myself a chance to swing. On that F, I kind of bailed on the high 9th or 2nd. And at the last second, I switched over to this one. That's so the 9th of an F chord is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, G. So I added a G over here instead of this one, because that is pretty tough, especially when you're only 4 feet tall like me. That's, you know. This is a pretty big guitar, so it's hard. That's the limit of my stretching ability, but I'll keep working on it, man. So we're always expanding our stretching span, kind of like a martial arts guy, always kicking the light or the ceiling. We're always expanding our fretting hand a little bit. So that takes you through the top of page 39. Those chords there. All right. Cool. So, you know, if you can learn them off the video, that's cool, but if you want the book, then you can see page 39. And the book is $20 plus some shipping, and let me know if you want one, or I'll put a link up. So it's kind of a reference book, you know. It's not anything you're going to read in one day. It's kind of just a reference book. And I thought I'd show you page 39. Cool.